Listen, YouTube, let me explain something to you, man. You see, let me be real with you, man. You see the house I'm in, man? The police was here. I walked across the bridge. You seen me where the police approached me before and then after the train. Told you what I told you. They're not making a documentary. I came back to the house because where I was going to go get what I wanted to get from the store was already closed and stuff because I wasn't walking to the other store because people already told me that showed me their ignorance a certain type of way, so I'm not gonna go over there because the guy already looked like a person that didn't even want an individual even having a form of reality or existence, and then fucked up everybody's life and tried to fuck up everybody's magic a certain time because of this stupidity. But anyway, me, it's just like a man knowing what's really going on in the paradigm of time and jealous emotions because the family he claims to be is really my fam, and then he can't know certain things from my fam because he already tried to infiltrate, and then my fam knowing the reality what's going on, then the bad marriages in the Ben Laden family and other things, and me really being the real Melchizedek, and also I'm the real original Solomon also. So, people knowing the history was going on is looking bad a certain type of way for my family. So I'm not sticking around in America after that because I seen the guy, and he's the type of person that would cause Jesus to even die and stuff. So, at late night, me knowing these type of things, in the paradigm, he would fuck up my family's magic. So I'm gonna get out of here because he's probably one of the people from the original rape. So from Sodom and Gomorrah. So probably one of certain scrolls of Betty. Probably wanted to know, probably portal and magic from others. I don't even know. He probably is some funny dude and shit. A nigga that just wants to fuck up and just wanted to know about probably was uh, it wouldn't be Bulgarian people because Bulgarian people is not a certain type of way. I'm the real Dalai Lama, so I would say it wouldn't be I think it's probably a serpentine vein and something with that guy and stuff, and then something going on a certain type of way. But anyway, man, I was looking at something with BTS, and I heard the guy said everybody love Jen. But I looked at him like, why would that guy in BTS say something like that unless he's telling people in their magic to love a certain type of situation because he wants recognition a certain type of way. So you ever had somebody forcefully try to tell you to love something and then they're already wrong, and it's because they're not gonna get that recognition, so they were trying to hide the reality and they want a person to love them a certain type of way so they can get a reality. I don't I seen people do things like that and like probably command and order people, but I don't do things like that. I'm real. So person don't like somebody. Ain't nobody gonna tell me to like something that's not even supposed to be my social economic system. A person said, why would you say that? I said even in the Mayan, Aztec, and Incas, when they were gonna be here, even with the Mayan, Aztec, and Incas, when they were gonna literally do their manifestation a certain type of way, it was to let them know about the reasons of the conduct of the serpentine vein, for they could know what was going on with individuals a certain type of way, because they wanted to know for sure that they had their habitation a certain type of way when it came to their point of acknowledgement, even when it came to the natural vibrations of their social being. Now, me being an elder and me knowing about certain things and me being a man that's a real star being also a man that's very intellectual, and especially when it comes to social economics and structure, and me being a man of militance, of the original reason of one's education of structure, or even one's elements of one's natural habitation of one's consciousness to one's tone of reality of hermetical acknowledgement to one's perceptiveness of reality, of one's natural intellect, of one's real anatomy of matter, of one's being, of one's habitation. I don't say nothing a certain type of way, but other people, different from me. I'm a real star being, and you can see it for real. But another person somewhere out there is a serpentine being, and then they want to lie about their natural conduct because other people's trying to cover up the things that they already did wrong, and probably some other people don't feel like being vulnerable to the physical reality, to know one's inner intent of reason, of misconduct. I'm a person of precise conduct that's upright and honor. So another person probably wants to manipulate people. That's probably why the Mayans before missed the reason of their calendar. And then on top of it, because another person just wanted to manipulate them when it came to their conduct, and then another person was just looking just to, probably replace them at the time. Probably, another person just was, if it starts off in physics, me getting shot in Boogie Night, and they taking the natural system away from me a certain type of way, I guess it was going to continue in the paradigm. So I guess the next step was just to, finish up their Star Wars when it came to the Mayan, Aztec, and Incas, and then they were going towards Asia Minor. But, like I said, if America didn't like Asia and then they wanted to do that to Asia, the things that they're doing, I guess, how can I say this, I'm gonna be real with you. You know me. I'm the real Rich Porter. A person says A to the Z. I'm the real Jay-Z, the real original Jay-Z. But I'm gonna tell you the real J. Edgar Hoover. You know, John Enoch's guide of one the high original value of even even and elements, but or education, the guide educator overall, of enlightenment. So they said JR, but a man so as below so above, because I'm below right now. But the original saying is as above so below. But a- below is so above, because I'm the real point of all existence that made all space. Me, Ralph and JR, and I'm the head of the Ninja Galaxies, of all points of physical reality, structure, and all space, stars, star cluster, astrology, constellations, all planets, moon, suns, earth, solar system, galaxies, universe, and all sacredness. So, of all light and enlightenment. So I don't really get into certain things. You don't gotta believe me if you don't want to. I'm just telling you the reality. If you don't want to believe me, whatever. But hey, man, whichever way you want to look at, I don't give a fuck. So. Whatever, man. You do what you want to do, and I told you what it is, and there ain't never been no reason for me to lie, and I'm a person that's straightforward and upfront about my situation. So, if another person feeling ways about my situation, I'm a person that's very upfront about my situation, either way a person want to look at it when it comes into situations in the paradigm. So I just be real about mine. So What up? Well, I'll be real, man. You know, I don't really get into things with individuals and stuff. I'm a man that's really to myself and sacred. I usually walk around at night and stuff, but you know, since I was going to where I'm going, I couldn't get what I really needed, so I'm not gonna waste my energy tonight. Just like they called the police for some frivolous activity about some other situation, and then another person that was doing misconduct because look at the time of night, a person riding around doing certain things, and then when you look at them what they're riding around doing, and then look at the time of night that it is, so they couldn't have been doing certain things. So another person was doing something frivolous that they weren't supposed to be doing, but to cover up their tracks. So what they did, they called about something because the way they're naturally feeling, and probably because the misconduct of individuals, and then they probably just using a serpentine vein. So you probably got people doing Luciferian, devil worshiping magic. You know, I'm Satan, I'm sane. And the real tent of the real covering of the physical reality be over my empress. But you know, as I said, I'm a man that is the real titan, but also a man of the real habitation, and the one that's sane and tells you exactly what it is in the physical. I'm the one that's saying and tells you exactly what it is in the physical reality, so one doesn't have misbehavior or that causes misconduct or causes the higher intellect of the reason of one's habitation or social structure of covering of one's nurturement in nature of the earth to go off. So, you know, I'm a person that keeps the earth precise, on point, valued, and also nourished in even a quality and value of one's physical mind, body, soul, and intellect. So another person claiming to be something, they're just throwing you off, and the next, you know, causing misbehavior, and then it throws the economic, social economic system into a dysfunction that causes stink emotions and stink intentions. I'm a person that causes sweet aromas. So it's another type of situation. So, you know, anyway, man, you know, what can I say? You know, if Asia wanted to be like that, if you have people that wants to end the world and they mentalist about ending the world, I guess they just wanted to cause a certain type of depression when it came to natural habitation. It's just like a person being sick in time, and then they just want to literally manipulate the physical reality to other people's social structure, and then causing all type of things to innocent people. But me, I'm a person that's also innocent. So another person is probably just causing misbehavioring because of the time of one's recovering, lied to people and emotions, and next you know, caused all type of people to go off. And then now when I called the Empress, she couldn't even handle herself because another person trying to control finances to get her attention to want her love to know they probably sacrificed themselves, but she doesn't really give a fuck. It's just like, let me tell you people something, especially Asia and to the other planets. I'm gonna say just like this. On some Star Wars, really think about physics like this. If a person takes over one social economic system, what type of example did they cause and what type of behavior? It's just like the girl in my house that lives upstairs with her boyfriend. She looked like a girl that would get people in the military raped already. She looks like a girl that's of bad conduct. If there was a pretty girl, if there was a pretty lady or girl in the social economic system, she looked like she would have caused their rape or caused their bad conduct, or she would have been a person because she couldn't get her way and wanted more than the reality. She would have literally caused the individual to go off and set up a form of entrapment because another person wanted to be pleased. It's like that girl that's in the house with me, she seems like England's or any Latin family worst nightmare. It's like if she had a brother, she would have caused her brother's downfall, on top of it because of her boyfriend sooner or later, or she would have caused her brother. She reminded me of the Players Club situation in the hotel with the girl that got raped. That's her type of girl. She reminded me of Morgan Le Fay. But a person said LaFay. Why you say LaFay? Because that was a person that just wanted to cause the value empresses of the conquering and wanted to. You got to know why they called it LaFay, because LaFay meant that she wanted to bring. It also listen LaFay. It also meant the light of Asia, pyramids highest of acknowledgement, right? But LaFay mean like, hey, this is gonna be a box situation because my wife said this caused a fit 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 a stinking tension that needs to be fanned. There was different vocabulary expressions to the situation. She looks like a girl that would have caused the death of Glory sooner or later. And I'm just gonna be real. I'm the real Glory, and my wife Glory, I'm the one that made her. So she would never disown me because I'm the reason of her existence, down to the grain of her mental. And if you don't believe me, I could stay apart from her, and then she's naturally gonna tell you she could never separate from me. Even my real wife of love. So another person, she looked like the girl in the house looked like some hooker, drug bitch that just was some rape emotion of individuals that caused the wrong type of conduct a certain type of way, even when it came to Latin America, because you got to learn about Latins because I'm the real conqueror. So individuals like the Genghis Khan family just wanted pussy and took pussy from girls, didn't know how to have sex, and this is what happened when I was Solomon. And then individuals doing the wrong thing, caught conditioning people that already did wrong, because individuals targeted people that they wanted to be targeted. And you had men that was in love a certain type of way that did certain other things. And then you had empresses that put their situations away. And then when things with consecration was broken, then certain things would come out in the physical reality, but you wouldn't know the difference. Just like when I was Dr. York, well, I'm the reason why you learned of me being the real York, because the Templar, the York Templars, or the Templars. I don't want to tell you, man. I don't really want to tell you the reasons of the calendar of era, man. You don't need to know the reasons of one's high acknowledgement, the reasons of one's celestial being in one's habitation. So I don't really want to tell you what's really going on a certain type of way when it comes to individuals and their social habitation, or and I'm a man that's obligated of honor, so I don't want to tell you in the reason of obligation. So I don't want to tell you even when it comes to the natural access of or reality of all your social economics and no one's vocabulary. So I don't want to have to tell you anything a certain way. So I'm going to just be real with you. You have people that did certain wrong things. If you have people that's already going to cause the downfall of Asia from a distance, and cause individuals to hurt themselves because they're causing forms of entrapment, because they crippled a point of reality a certain time, and then other people got to catch up. And if other people doesn't know, people plotting schemes, and then they try to learn the ins and outs of other individuals' habitation. Is the same thing when the Mings wanted to get their temple back and couldn't get their temple back because you had other individuals that was trying to break down their structure to learn the sacredcy of their scrolls and the martial arts that was being taught. And then when they invaded Shaolin Temple, it was called the raid of Shaolin Temple. And then that's because the individuals wanted to raid certain Shaolin Temple houses, and they were trying to turn the Mings against Shaolin Temple, and they didn't know the affiliation through individuals through time, what was really going on. And then individuals being comfortable with individuals of certain social economics, other people were jealous of the forms of their comfortability because other people were turned away when it came to the natural habitation of Shaolin. And then why was the Mings accepted a certain type of way at a time, and then other people wanted to know the other houses, and then it caused a lot of controversy. And then the Mings having their own temple through time, and then people wondering what was really going on. And then that's when they wanted to know if the Lamas had a temple, if the Lamas so and so, and then all type of other situations. And then they wanted then they figured out their was into politics and all type of things, and then people wanted to get into the intricacy, and then they wanted to know about, oh, is there any type of other situation? And I'm a man of natural habitation, even of the inner intent and of the foundation of even the militant. So I don't want to tell individuals certain things, so I don't care. But I'm gonna be real, it's just like I told you, man. A person, if you're looking at certain things certain ways, certain things are gonna cause a downfall. She looks like a chick that doesn't want to see people happy, and then on top of it wants to manipulate the physical reality for power because she already did wrong. So you ever had people that did wrong? They offended certain empresses. So if certain things are naturally in order, you have certain empresses that'll come back and nobody will know, and then next thing you know, things will happen. And then when you have certain people that already did politics that want to, have an individual down, and then they're trying to conquer the reality, and then individuals getting at individuals secretly because they want to be an individual and achieve something, and they're not knowing what the social economics is really about, and then they settling to because they said they already did wrong, and then they don't want to move from a situation because certain things are a certain type of way, and then you have people causing certain things and then causing the misconduct, and then you have people that's trying to learn certain things that weren't supposed to know certain things, that's fucking up even the empress life, and then on top of it trying to insult the empress. That you ever had people trying to please the empress, and then it's making the empress more mad, and then the empress looking at them like, yo, damn, man, this shit's not even, the shit that's inside that chick not even supposed to know nothing, and then this fucking chick is finding out certain things, and then the empress gotta act like she pleasing, they don't really like the bitch, and then she's like, yo, listen, this shit is just making it worse on certain things because she's trying to intellectually make the empress break her own order and shit. That's just stupid, man. This it's not gonna end up in a good situation and shit. A person that's just like an assassin to the empress because they're mad at their mother, or they're mad at an empress that they thought there was their mother, and causing their ignorance for she could have a downfall and shit on some fucking John Travolta brain aneurysm shit. You know what I'm saying? But trying to cause it to the empress because she wants to cripple her natural head and stuff. It's like a person says, how do they cripple China? Well, you gotta cripple the elder, the head, just to be able to cripple somebody's nervous system a certain type of way. This chick looks like she's doing an inside job about the situation, though. But it would have made sense how everything already went off, though. But hey, fuck what I'm saying, right? Or I came inside back in my house. My house smelled like nicotines, and I don't smoke. I haven't even smoked when I came here. I went through the hallway. The hallway didn't even smell like cigarettes, nothing. As soon as I get in my house, it smelled like somebody was in my house smoking a cigarette on purpose and shit. I don't even smoke. I went and I was like, probably it was my imagination, probably was backyard. I went outside, looked around. There's nothing else around. Well, unless somebody came outside, flicked the cigarette by my window and shit, and did some old stupid shit. It don't make no sense to do something like that. Probably could have been. I'm never gonna know. I wasn't here to see it and stuff. I had to walk so many miles just to go get something. Then the store was closed and shit. So somebody that took me out the way for they could do something funny shit that nobody don't know about and shit. I don't know. Probably somebody trying to fuck up somebody magic a certain type of way, did some more funny magic, don't want nobody to know, and they just wanted me there just to see a situation being taken away a certain type of way, fucking up an empress a certain type of way in conduct, and then on top of it, listen, I'm just not even gonna say nothing, man. A person says what is going on, I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't worry about it, man. And then the lineup in the moon and shit. A person lining up the moon and shit from far and shit. But anyway, man, a man doesn't say certain things, man. It's like, yo, man, I'm gonna just tell you just like this, probably people targeting Asia Minor a certain type of way. Probably some temple that was broken into, another person knows something about history, and they're just following a certain conduct without people knowing because they want to cripple certain things. I remember I was in the hospital. I caught an injection when they tried to kill me in the hospital because they wanted to kill, I guess, certain Ming calendars or people that probably married into the Mings, and they wanted to kill the Mings, and probably, probably a marriage of the, the natural conquering family with certain families trying to conquer the reality. It's just like Rush Hour. If you had certain families that's supposed to rule of certain dignities through a social habitation of their social economics, of the higher intellect, of the outer regard, that's supposed to hold control and the reason of one's oversight of one's conduct of the physical reality because of one's individual social economic votes, and then other people don't really know what's going on in the natural social structure or the civil education, or then on top of it manipulation or being manipulated or manipulated the population of other people somewhere else, and then another person realize certain things naturally just don't say nothing. It's just like Rush Hour. Certain ruling families, another person wonders. I'm like, yo, individuals of Asia. It's just like people that just wanted to bring down the fucking what was the triads, because the person wanted to bring down. Know you heard me while I was speaking. So there's other probably people that just wanted to bring down the triads or bring down the Yazuka. You know what I'm saying? The people that probably wanted to bring down other clans and stuff. The triads, other individuals that's trying to break into niggas' habitation, irritating them through the forms of social equality of one's mental. That's trying to fuck up the Mayans and Asia Minor. That's trying to fuck up the Mayans, Asia Minor, Aztec and Incas, or then individuals that just try. It probably people that infiltrated Illuminati a long time ago, or the Masonic temples, and just wanted to infiltrate and then cause a forms of Illuminati a certain type of way because another individual doesn't know about one's natural development of one's militants, and then or of one's horizon, or of one's to know the reason of knowledge and comfortability. And then you probably have individuals that just want to bring down the probably they really do want to bring down the triads, or the tribe. I'm a person. I was always an agreeable with a tribunal, but another person probably just wanted to bring down the triads. Another person. I acknowledge the reason of the original the traditional acknowledgement, but triads is another person. Those are people that look for votes or upbringing for influence in the physical reality of one's athletic, how can I, etiquette of one's physics. So that might be something else. I do believe in forms of acknowledgement for 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 one's equality of education through time, to show forms or reasons of existence of one's natural being, or even one's social habitation. But I don't get into certain things like other individuals, but other people probably wanted to bring down your probably they on some Kill Bill shit. People that was targeting certain people a certain type of way, and just wanted to bring down certain powers of the family, or another person misbehaving, causing a form of discomfort because they want to please certain sacred families in the way they naturally exist in the physical reality. But because another person's education doesn't know the difference of equality, other people look for excuses. Now, my man, I'm a man of honor. I'm a man, once I see certain things, I'm very calmly about my situation. So I excuse myself a certain type of way. But another person, probably their conduct is probably a little different. They probably got people that just want to kiss their ass and please them because they finally get to have a point of acknowledgement. And then you see the little ignorance of their drug abuse through time. And then, hey, or 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 the reasons why one wants to say something to the reason of dignity, or before they collapse the reason of dignity of all social economics of secrecy, but the way it's done in their art to a person, to their inner emotions, how a person gets to express themselves through time, how they feel about the the structural view of their experience, because it won't be an overview. An overview would never cause the disconnection of one habitation, knowing the reasons of one's value, of one's consciousness, of one's existence, or one's view. So I don't want to get into it, but other people's stupidity and shit for stink emotions for their diapers and shit. So so, whatever. It's not supposed to be a part of my social economic system, but that's when the empress will realize you got a little too much going on with your panties and shit. Be careful. You probably going a couple days a certain type of way. So and me, I'm a man that's a natural conqueror. So a person sitting a certain type of way, not doing certain things, and then, hey man, disgusting habits from other people, things that doesn't even need to be spoken of with me, because I'm the type of person that should have never happened certain ways in any way. So it's like having certain things that just reflected on a person's sacredcy a certain type of already inconvenienced everybody. So because of lack of a quality of education and shit. So, hey, I don't really want to get into it. But, hey, man, probably your Yakuza. Your Yakuzas are becoming failures in life and shit. So, Japan is not looking pleased in their natural habitation because of your stink chicken fingers. Your stink chicken fingers chicaners, the individuals that wanted to steal Alice bus money. But hey, man, I'm out, man. Good for you, though, man. But hey, man, have a wonderful life and shit. I never knew Asia to be stupid in reality, and I never knew Asia to be illiterate. How can I say this? Well, I knew she was in trouble when individuals wanted to break into her harmonical frequencies, to her habitation, to her universal laws and laws of attraction. But I never thought she would be a person of stupidity or pleased individuals and end up in a strip club. But hey, you know, probably your Latin lovers, and your not even Latin, your Spanish lovers that just wanted to get into Latin America. This is the reason of the war, even between me and Napoleon, when I was disarming, while when I left England in them regions to educate individuals of their higher intellect, because the natural conduct of individuals was being off when it came to their natural um communication of their currency, or of the reasons of their quality, because other individuals wanted to bargain, and they were supposed to know what value was, but an individual had to keep a low bargaining acknowledgement for individuals could know the reason and the importance of one's habitation. But because of other individuals' stupidity and other people from Spaniards that wanted to break into Latin America, that wanted to cause the natural grease, because the individuals were too militant when it came to their habitation, and then wanted to look like the reasons of the comfortability of one's compatibleness at a time. And the individuals wanted to know the intricacies of other individuals' houses, and why individuals wasn't looked upon as a hindrance a certain type of way through time, because of individuals getting to learn or be a part of a form of habitation and sacredcy when it came to one's natural uh, forms of social acknowledgement of the reasons to honor or regard of one's dignity. So hey man, if another person want to be stupid, good for you. I think you fucked with the wrong man that then they have to even acknowledge certain things because certain things are happening naturally because of me. But hey, too bad for your sting drawers. But hey, oh well. I don't like people that wants to flatline people or leave people flat broke because of stupidity through time. But I'm a person that take care of minds. It's funny when a person has a little to show you how they disrespect the reason of their existence, not even realizing why a man has a reflection or point of view of love. So either way, too bad because another nigga's just. Anyway, I don't need an excuse for stupidity, but hey, good luck to good luck to your group homes, which I think is your old folks that'll be put into old folks home because other people that doesn't care about their dignity, that said their face was too elegant for the it was gonna be too recognized for the future. They need to fix it till they be sad because the what another person's barbaric emotions wanted to cause in their habitation naturally when it came to their sensual conduct of love. So too bad, right? Well, anyway, I never knew Asia would demoralize herself when it came to her etiquette. I thought she was always on point, but once you see people getting too much into harmonical frequencies, probably it's because they wanted to demoralize their points of value that shouldn't even been recognized, even in my social habitation, but another individual easy cock dream, knowing that I'm here and just wanted to fuck up my heaven because he wanted to break and infiltrate the cause identity theft when it came to sequences because of me making the reasons of sequences of dignity for individuals to know their regiment to education, but other people jealous of what other people knew. So I guess they were just looking for scrolls a certain type of way. Probably a person too like me is too intelligent for stupidity or stink pussies or flat crotch flat ass people that will even cause Latins to scream and want to go get cream because of their ball grease from wrong individuals that did the wrong type of physical conduct when it came to the natural refinement of their points of sacrecy of their natural habitation of equality. Love one man. Ralph and Jr. Too bad, Asia. I'm out, man. I don't need that type of acknowledgement. One love. March 21st, 2019, 2562. And remember, I told you you remember I said 0420. I'll tell you 497. Fuck around. Another person wants you to 718.